guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fuss from Kyojin Cosplay, and tonight we are watching
Death Note, Episode 4, Pursuit. Okay, last episode we saw a little more of the battle between Light and L. They are both so fucking cool. There's an issue that came to light. No pun intended. I'm speaking of Light, not Light the character. It's gonna be so confusing. But no, basically there's like distrust between L and the police officers that were working with L, and because he started, suspecting that Kira might be linked to the police because he changed his entire schedule after L told the police officers that, well, he's probably a student.
Yeah.
Because we also learned that Light's father is a police officer. Well, he's one of the detectives working for L.
He's the head police officer.
Yeah, there you go. And he has access to his computer. So he knows a lot of stuff. So L figured out that he's linked to the police and he started following the suspects. And Kira, Light, found out, and he's trying to play L by making him distrust the police. He's making sure that the police is investigating L because they distrust him in return, and he wishes for them to stop L first. And if they stop him or figure him out first, he's gonna find the name in his computer. Am I right? Is that what happened? Yeah?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Alright,
Pretty much.
We also learned about the Shinigami eyes, which I think Light is not gonna take. So, because I mean, too risky for such a small price. So we'll figure this out maybe in this episode. Pursuit. So let's keep the hunt going. All right.
All right.
Let's do this.
Let's watch it.
But yeah, I guess.
Wait, already?
Yeah, already.
It went by really fast. Okay, well, think about it. He had to write the name of the criminal done in the death note.
But yeah.
And decide of his time of his death and the way.
Because I mean, yeah, he's following Light.
Didn't know the FBI agent's name.
I know that I mean on a basic level, he's following Light, and suddenly there's something happening, and L already knows that he can basically control people's actions before their deaths. So one criminal dies in suspicious ways, like it's weird that he does that as he's followed and stuff. And then the guy who's following Light, as Light is in the bus, also gets killed. That would have been suspicious. L would have figured that one out pretty easily. So that I think that's why I'm not Light, I would have got him, killed in the bus or something, but it's true that it would have been obvious that he was the one doing it if he had died when Light was literally in the bus. I like your idea of a fake ID. It's true that if you're working on Kira's case, having a fake ID with a fake name would save your life.
Yeah, it would.
Although the first time Light would have tried to kill a police officer whose name he had gotten by ID, he would have guessed that everyone is having a fake ID, but
yeah.
So there's that, but what can he do about it? I don't know. So he didn't take the eyes like I predicted, and basically it's for
the same reason as you thought.
It's pretty much the same reasons. I thought that he wouldn't take the eyes because it's... Well, one of my theories was because he's too confident in his own plans. Like, he believes that he can do this. He believes that he's a and he showed it this episode too. Like, he's so centered around himself. He believes he's the best, and every time he has a chance of belittling L, he does it. Like, oh, the detective is probably doing that. Ha! Such a fool. I'm so much better. Not like this, obviously, but no, and at the same time we see, I love the way they do this. Like, we see both of them at the same time, working on stuff, and as Light is telling his plans and, guessing what L is doing, we see what L is actually doing, and we're like, oh, no, dude, he's way more closer than you think. He's more intelligent than that. But Light is not to be played with either. He's pretty good. Like, to write in the Death Note with with such an advance, and to predict something like this, you really need to think of all the possibilities and you need to not to leave any details out. Because anything could go wrong. Like, he could have killed the people in the bus. He could have reacted badly. It looks like Light didn't even think of that. As in, he didn't really care. But I think
well, he did say that the criminal will shoot all of his bullets on
exactly.
the
See?
phantom.
It looked like he didn't care. But deep down, I think he did. He didn't want to make, innocent lives die if he could, avoid it. But we already saw that it's in his character to stop anyone he sees as a threat to his goals, or anyone he sees as, the main goal. So any criminals, anyone who's done wrong, and anyone who might stop him from doing what he believes is just. So I gotta say, he's got this idea of justice that is extreme. And the way he goes at it is extreme. But I know most of you, like a lot of you online, are really fans of Light. I respect that. I'm a fan of Elle, but that's for other reasons. So yeah, basically, Light has this sense of justice that, to me at least, seems really extreme and really dangerous. And it's bound to end up as a disaster, especially with his God complex, because that's the part of him that's... someone in the comments, you mentioned that Light was a narcissist. I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah, I
think
agree too.
I think he's been told his entire life, you're so good at what you're doing, you're the best, you always get the best grades. I think it got to his head.
Oh my god, Light, you're so pretty.
Yes.
Oh my god, you're so much a genius. I can't believe it.
Exactly. So he's a narcissist. I agree. And but what he wants to do is not that bad, which is amazing in a show like this, because you can actually justify some of his actions. And you can understand why people are so mixed up when it comes to Kira.
The show does a great job to show us that in life nothing is completely white or black.
Yeah, everything's
There's
gray.
always a middle. There's always gray.
Everyone's gray.
And everybody's decision, everybody's choices. And I already said that is one of the best show for a police crime detective, and just to I don't know how to say depict the... Oh, anyway, to show us that someone could have flaws, and that's what made a great character.
Exactly.
Because neither Elle or Light are perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Neither.
I really want to see more of Hell on that aspect. Like, so far he's been this guy. The only thing that we saw that we could, frown upon was his use of the criminal in the second episode, which was basically really close to what Light just did with the criminals when he was testing things out. These were criminals.
He used criminals as
no, but these were exactly.
rats.
These were criminals, and to him, these criminals were gonna die eventually. But he had no, he didn't hesitate to use them to prove a point or to test things out, which is what Elle did in episode 2 with Lindell Taylor. He literally used him, knowing he was going to die anyway, he used him to prove a point, which is interesting, because even though Elle is technically working for the good guys, and Light is the bad guy in the story, both of them are so similar.
Yeah, they tend to use the same ways and techniques.
They're very good at what they're doing, that I'm going to say that. Anyways, there's a lot more to discuss, but we're gonna move on to the next episode right now, because this is good. So this was episode 4, right?
Yep.
So thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is up on Patreon. The link is down in the description.
If not, well...
Next Tuesday. There you go.
Yes.
Wait on YouTube for next Tuesday. It's gonna come out. Alright.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.